Hey guys, real quick before we get into the video, we have some very exciting news. We will be premiering our very first episode of the Grooming by Rudy podcast later today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Link is in the description below, so head on over, like the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, click the notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new episode. Guys, thank you so much and enjoy the video. Did you ever wonder or question why a dog groomer says your dog needs to be shaved down? Did you ever not want your dog shaved down, but your groomer insisted or even refused service unless you agree? In this video, let's discuss some of the reasons why dog groomers have to shave your dog down. Okay, let's get one myth out of the way first, and that is a dog groomer wants to shave your dog down because it's easier to do. Not only is this false, but you might be surprised to know that it is much more difficult to shave a dog down and can take twice as long to do than a regular haircut. On top of that, it is so much more risky to shave a dog down because you have to use certain blades, such as a 7F, an 8.5, or even a 10 blade. These blades cut very close to the skin and can easily nick or cut your dog if you are not super careful. You also have to be very aware of the blades heating up and getting too hot and causing clipper burn. So what is clipper burn? Clipper burn is when a blade burns a dog when making contact with the skin because the clipper is running longer than usual and the blade must be sprayed down with clipper cool to cool down the blade. So if a dog groomer is insisting that your dog needs to be shaved down, it is much more likely because the dog is severely matted or too knotted to be brushed out or dematted for a normal haircut. Severe knotting and matting occurs when a dog or a long-haired cat is not properly brushed, combed, and maintained at home in between professional groomings. Matting can also occur by not having regularly scheduled groomings at least every 4 to 6 weeks depending on the breed. So waiting too long in between groomings just increases the chance of knotting and matting even if you're brushing at home. Now let's talk about the most common reason why a groomer will insist on shaving your dog down due to matting. The most common mistake that people make that will very quickly mat up a dog is frequent bathing at home without prior brushing. So in the case of bathing a knotted dog without brushing out all of the knots prior to the bath and allowing water to saturate a knot will almost always and quickly result into severe matting. You must always brush out a dog before you bathe them. So in conclusion, if you have a good dog groomer, take the advice of your groomer. They are professionals and they usually know what is best and safest for your dog. Number 2, make sure to brush out and maintain your dog at home in between groomings. It helps to have the correct tools on hand, which are usually a slicker brush, a pin brush, a double-sided comb, and maybe even a conditioning spray. Number 3, have your dog on regularly scheduled groomings of every 4 to 6 weeks, especially if you own a higher maintenance dog that may require frequent haircuts. And lastly, if you are going to bathe your dog at home, always brush out all of the knotting prior to the bath. Never bathe a knotted or matted dog. It will only make the situation worse. I hope this video helped. If it did, please hit the like button. If you like videos like this, consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to tune into our podcast that premieres later today, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will leave a link in the description below. So head on over there, enjoy the podcast, hit the like button, subscribe to the podcast, and click the notification bell so you will be notified every time we upload a new episode. As always, thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you in the next video.